It was supposed to revolutionize transportation, a groundbreaking invention poised to replace cars and transform cities. But instead, it became a punchline. This is the story of the Segway, the invention that promised too much, misunderstood its audience, and ultimately failed to deliver. When the Segway was unveiled in 2001, it was shrouded in hype. Inventor Dean Kamen claimed it would change the world. Venture capitalists poured millions into the idea. Even Steve Jobs reportedly called it as big as the PC. But less than 2 decades later, the Segway's production came to an end. So what went wrong? The Segway was a marvel of engineering. Its self-balancing technology was ahead of its time, a glimpse into a sci-fi-like future. Kamen envisioned cities redesigned around this revolutionary device, a world where cars would be obsolete and walking replaced by a smoother, faster mode of transportation. But Kamen's vision ignored a fundamental principle of innovation, understanding the jobs to be done. According to jobs to be done theory, people hire products to fulfill specific functional, social, and emotional needs. The Segway failed on all 3 fronts. At $5,000, the Segway was too expensive for casual users and too limited in utility for professionals. It didn't solve transportation problems better than cheaper alternatives like bikes or scooters. Socially, the Segway wasn't cool. Its bulky design and odd usage made riders look awkward, not futuristic. Emotionally, it didn't tap into desires for freedom, safety, or personal expression, values that had made products like the iPhone or Tesla so successful. The Segway's launch only added to its problems. It was overhyped, described as a device that could change the world. Expectations soared, but when the product finally arrived, people were left scratching their heads. Who is this for? Where could you even use it? The Segway also faced regulatory hurdles. Cities weren't ready for an influx of these devices, and safety concerns led to bans on sidewalks in many places. Without clear infrastructure, the Segway had nowhere to thrive. So, what can innovators learn from Segway's failure? First, never ignore the functional, social, and emotional jobs your product must fulfill. Second, align your product with existing infrastructure and user habits. And finally, keep expectations in check. Hype can only take you so far if your product doesn't deliver. Today, the Segway is remembered more as a cautionary tale than a success story. But its technology lives on, influencing the micromobility solutions of today, from e-scooters to hoverboards. Perhaps its failure wasn't the end, but a stepping stone in the evolution of personal transportation. The Segway didn't change the world, but it paved the way for those who might. And in innovation, sometimes even failure can drive the future forward.